Hey guys, before I start this video, very quick message. I know that a lot of you guys, after you have done watching the video, you still have some question unanswered, or if you need a help with the admission process in this particular university for this particular course, I can definitely contribute on that side. What you have to do is simply go on to www.nikshala.com, book an appointment. Let's get on a call for 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I'm pretty sure we will be able to answer all your questions. Alright guys, welcome back once again. So I'm sitting here with Vidya. She's here to talk about how she completed her masters from University of Stuttgart. Now she has a job in infrastructure planning, right? And today's video's goal is to serve the purpose for all those people who are doing bachelors in civil engineering, architect, what else?
Urban planning and regional planning.
And what was the last one?
Regional planning.
Regional planning. Make sure that if you fall in any of these categories, she is going to talk about what she studied, how she ended up in a full-time job now after completing her masters. Vidya, before we go ahead, why don't you just walk us through your profile and yeah.
So to start with, I graduated as a civil engineer in Bangalore with an overall CGPA of 8.1 on 10. So in case if you guys want to apply, so you know more or less what should be the range. However, it does not really require a very good grade, but sufficient grade with relevant experience is what this program, Master Infrastructure Planning, would require in general. So after my bachelor's in civil engineering, I worked as a designer and also a format planner for about 3.5 years of experience, where I developed skills in related to planning and design of commercial buildings, and also project management, scheduling and cost calculations, which most civil engineers profile consist of.
Right.
And after which I applied for Masters in Infrastructure Planning. In order to apply to this master's program, so you need to have a relevant bachelor's degree in civil engineering, architecture, urban planning, and also regional.
Vidya's second question, and a very straightforward question. If somebody who's watching has kind of same profile like you, now they have a question, how do I apply?
So what you have to bear in mind is two set of applications is accepted, one through DAD and the other through self-financing applications. The only requirement for DAD is you need to have minimum 2 years of work experience, and the self-financing applications and as well as DAD, the documents would be your motivation letter, your curriculum vitae, your transcripts, original transcripts, and your degree certificate and 3 set of recommendation letter in standard format that's given for only Stuttgart. And apart from that, work letters if any, and also any extracurricular activities that you were a part of, or any awards and honors that you're recognized of.
This set of documents are applicable whether I apply through DAR or whether I apply as a self-financer.
These serve purpose for both the kind of applications, but the only requirement for that is minimum 2 years,
2 years of work experience.
Yes.
Okay, what did you do?
So I applied for DAD, of course, but unfortunately I was not one of the chosen candidate. So then, but I was considered by default for the self-financing applications. So you do not have to repeat your application again. So you will be notified whether you got a scholarship or not. But in case if you do not land up with a scholarship, the university makes sure that you are updated, that you do not have to repeat the application. You still your application is valid for self-financing students.
So when you say finances, are we talking about there's some fees to this course?
Yes. Until 2017, the course was free of cost education. So, but from 2017, for the state of Baden-Württemberg in Germany, there's a cost of 1,500 per semester, 1,500 euros per semester specific. Apart from that, there's additional semester charges that's also included, but in total for a period of 2 years, you should be good with 7,000 to 8,000 euros.
And you paid that?
Yes.
Okay, so 8,000 is like 6.57 lakh. Okay. If you would have got that scholarship, you would have completely skipped the whole tuition fees part. Then you only had to pay cost of living.
No. So the
even that is included?
Yes. So
wow.
That scholarship basically gives you around, I'm not sure what is the exact amount for today. So at least I think up to 800 euros, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, that covers, basically your tuition fees is exempted. So whatever you get is just for your living expenses.
Wow, so basically they're taking care of the whole experience of yours here in Stuttgart.
Yeah.
Do you have some classmates who have this?
Yes.
Do you feel jealous?
Not really. To be very honest, that I'm really satisfied the way my journey went through,
Yeah.
because I had to cope up with my studies and also work part-time. So, and this only has given me exposure and made me more stronger. So
Makes
now
sense.
I can combat any situation that I have, and I'm more open in a very different environment. So
Got it.
I'm actually happy I did not get the scholarship.
Okay.
Yeah.
That made you more hungry and go out and
Yes.
leave your comfort zone, yeah?
Yes.
Makes sense. I mean, see, at the end of the day, how you look up to situations, right? And how you take them. After taking all these documents, do I apply through Uni Assist for University of Stuttgart, or apply through their direct portal?
Okay, so in Uni Stuttgart, you have an online application portal, and that's called Campus. So
Okay.
all you have to do is register with a normal username, ID, and a password. Basically, create your profile. So once you create a profile, you're filling in the application, uploading all the documents. Everything is taken care in the Campus portal. And once you upload all the documents and complete the application and submit, your application is complete.
Wow, that's all.
That's it. Yeah.
No interview process, nothing.
No. Maybe I could mention that the chosen candidates for that scholarship will have an interview also, so a telephonic interview.
Yeah.
But it's you're not then judged whether you will get a scholarship or not. So
Right.
basically, if you're receiving an interview call, it's more or less that you have a scholarship.
Right, right. See, if I'm a student watching this video, I will have this question of what is the criteria to get a scholarship? I know there are a lot of criterias,
Yes.
but do you know some, like maybe one or
Yes,
two? What are they?
of course. Apart from the 2 years minimum work experience, it all depends on your motivation letter. So, and when I say motivation letter, at least here in Germany, for a development related course like infrastructure planning, you have to keep in mind your motivation letter specifically speaks about your goal. So when it's your goal, it's not about earning money or terms of what do you want to work as in future in terms of title. But if you're really interested in development work, or if you would mention that after studying the course, I would like to go back to my country and try to implement what I studied, because we are in sure need of such kind of developments back in developing countries. So probably this is something that you will have to mention, and by mentioning, you have to also stand by what you say. So basically, your goals and why you're so hungry for this platform is what you have to state.
Vidya, how is your course structured?
So the course is structured over a period of 2 years with 4 semesters. The very first semester, you try to brush up subjects related to water engineering. It could also be basic infrastructure planning, economics also. And from second semester, you start to choose your electives. So basically, the program divides its horizons in 2 major aspects. One is regional urban planning development, the other is transport and traffic engineering. So when you start choosing electives related to regional urban planning, so you'll have more interdisciplinary courses and electives the Department of Regional and Urban Planning provides you, and with transport it's the same case. But what's very interesting about the courses, irrespective of what you choose, there's always group projects and more practical learning, that you are given a task and you need to find the solution together and try to consider a lot of aspects that Germans here follow, and also you study a lot of case studies in different parts of the world. So you just do not study only about Germany, but you start addressing problems in every country as a case study. So that's really nice, because the course itself is very integrated. So you find solutions and the way you approach to solutions in a more integrated manner.
What job are you looking into? Like, what is your area where you want to excel now?
Yeah, so like I said before, I'm really interested in addressing the traffic challenges. So probably it could be another day congestion related issues or accident related issues, or there's not really a need to always develop a new infrastructure to cater needs, but you can do, in short I could say, impact assessment studies. So with the current problems what we have, is there always a sure need to develop something new, because it's about the money, grants and everything. So but with the limited resources what we have, how can we still achieve the solution to the current problems related to traffic and transport planning and development in the future. So
Right.
this is my area of interest. Yeah.
Imagine that there are freshers who are applying for this course. There must be some freshers also in your class. now they're doing masters. They did their bachelor's and they continue their masters here.
Yes.
If we address them right now, what kind of salary range can they expect once they go out in the job market?
This is quite a tricky question to answer. So I would say there's not much of a difference for a fresher to start or with 3 years of experience also, until and unless it's in the relevant field.
Correct.
So if you're applying per se traffic engineering and you really worked as a traffic planner, then probably you could negotiate, provided there's a German knowledge skills that you have, because that's the official language here. But as a fresher, it depends on states in Germany, to be honest. It is considered that the northern part of the Germany the pay-wise it's a bit less compared to the southern part. So I don't really want to comment on exact figures, but if that helps, probably there's a lot of websites like Payscale where you can actually check with respect to your title.
Just give us a range from this to this you can expect.
As a fresher, the bare minimum can be 40.
40, the least.
Bare minimum, at least what I think. I could be wrong, but what I think as a fresher is of course 40,000 euros brutto.
Okay.
Gross.
Gross, okay.
Yes.
Since you have applied for 8 applications and some of them already went through, what was your expectation of salary? Just give us the range.
Okay. So I used to go at least 51 or 52, because definitely you'll not get so much. So when you say I expect 50 or 51 and negotiable, it always comes down. So always give a upper limit, so that when you say negotiable with upper limit, at least you get what you are satisfied with.
Right. So all of these figures are in, when she's saying 51 or 52, they are 52,000 euros annually.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Not to forget there are high taxes, but again that's another topic. That's all what we have. Thank you so much for coming on my channel. I hope that you got an insight about the program and what sort of profiles can apply for this program. And if you have any questions, of course, reach out to the university officials directly for any specific question. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.